It's the weekend. It's Mailbag. I am joined this week by Warren, Liam, John, Ian, and Dave. On this week's show, we've got a load of kit-related questions. Thought it might be a stretch getting a load of questions on football kits, but never underestimate the mailbaggers. Liam, I think this was your idea, wasn't it? The Kitmas Special.
I think it was an idea we were all discussing about being football kits. As anyone who listens to Good Times know, is something that me and Kev take very seriously. The fact I'm wearing one in itself tells you quite how seriously we're taking this. So yeah, I'm quite excited about this, and I'm sure everyone else is.
Yeah.
Do you remember the mailbag we did the other week? Do you remember the mailbag we did the other week where I think the question about favourite kit come up and we spent about half an hour talking about it, and then we just went, we've got to make.
I think that was the genesis of it, wasn't it?
Yeah. Because we just went on and on and on because, you know, that's what we do. So we just did it. And then we said, yeah, we've got to do, well, Liam, you said, yeah, we've got to do a show on it, really.
Well, no, basically, you've come up with an idea and I came up with a pun and I'm taking all the credit. I think that's kind of the way it works. I said, call it kit.
That's what we do on Good Times anyway, isn't it?
Basically, that's the ideas, man.
Right, so for reference, for anyone who is watching on YouTube or anyone who is listening on Patreon, I am wearing like a massive hipster, the Versailles cap top from a couple of seasons back. Warren's got, tell you what, introduce your own kits. Warren, what's yours?
I have got, I think it's from 2011, the Sampdoria home kit from Joma with a little button-up collar there, which is very smart.
Nice. Liam?
I've got an original, I bought a few years ago, an original 95, no sponsor, home top from the FA Cup final.
No sponsor, like it. John?
Well, I felt bad because I haven't managed to in any way support Steak during rain as our sponsor. So I went out and bought this shirt the other day.
Ian?
I've got I think it was the 99 to 2001.
It's 0102. Yeah,
0102, third shirt.
Dave?
Well, I missed the memo for this, so I'm just like looking at stuff in the house.
Dave missed the memo of the show being called Merry Kitmas.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
the Kitmas Special.
The Kitmas Special. Dave missed the memo.
I will find one. I'll find one to wear whilst the show's on.
We might have
called Abby Titmus.
Johnny Sins.
I've also got my kit-related mug. There we go.
Yeah, all right. Just get on with the show, will you?
And are you telling me to get on with the show, Dave?
You look like you hit the shelf. You can't touch it up.
And I'd just like to add that this show is brought to us. Today's show is brought to you by Benylin Mucus Cough.
Oh, Mucus Cough.
Nice.
You're not messing about there, John. Bloody hell. Right, let's go. We'll start with one from Mike. What would be your kit supplier of choice, and why? Getting this wrong. Why be Everton and Umbro go so?
Why would it be? Why would it be?
I think I might have to read this in like a yokel accent because why be Everton like sounds really like West Country. So no, I won't. What would be your kit supplier of choice, and why do Everton and Umbro go together so well, Liam?
I'd have to agree. I probably would go for Umbro. I wouldn't wear Umbro anything other than football kits, but like he says, wearing an Umbro Everton top, we just seem to be a good fit, don't we? You know, it also seems overdue. There's a cycle for every 5-10 years where they come back and we get Umbro kits back. So I'd agree with that. And also because we've had some of the big kit makes and been really excited, like Nike, for example, and then we got all the batchwear stuff and it was just crushing disappointment. So I think although Hummel was bad because we were a bad team in it, what I liked is the idea of us being like one of the main teams for a kit make, because then you get the good stuff rather than just like, well, there's the batchwear because we do all the bespoke stuff for the clubs we think are bigger.
I think we are that with Castor at the minute, though, aren't we? But it's just that it's their like bespoke stuff's a bit shit in the main. So it's like that's the problem. Warren.
I've got this Sampdoria top on made by Joma, and I know you know this, Les, through a lot of the kids' footy and youth footy you do. Joma do a lot of the kits for like amateur teams and youth teams, and they're always spot on. They're always really, really good. And I think the Joma kits, like this one's real quality. It's like really nice quality, and I've had this for years. It's never let me down. So I'd actually go. I'm like Liam. I like going for some of the lesser known brands, because I think, yeah, you get the bespoke stuff, but I actually think the quality is quite good as well, because they don't mass produce so much stuff that the quality is a little better. But I loved Hummel. I like Joma. I know you, Les, you'd love us to see Kappa, wouldn't you? But I wouldn't be opposed to going back to Umbro. I think Umbro and Everton are quite in sync and unique and very, very 90s Everton, isn't it? So I wouldn't be opposed to that either.
Yeah, like Liam said, go Umbro for about 5 years, then have a little flirt with Kappa, then another 5 years with Umbro, then a little flirt with Joma. Just keep doing that, like we do. Dave?
Do you know what? I'm not into all this, like these sort of thing. That, I mean, Warren looks like he's about to enter the Tour de France. Wearing that. I mean, do you know what it is, Joma? I don't know why, but it just reminds me of Charlton. Charlton used to have that kit all the time when they were peaking the Premier League. Yeah. I don't know. I've probably gone with like commercialized stuff. I want us to go to Adidas. I'd like to see an Everton kit in Adidas, and I know people are going to not like that because of the shite over the road and stuff. Because I actually thought when we had Nike, it wasn't like a proper Nike deal, was it? It was some half-assed effort where they allow you to put the swoosh on top of any t-shirt or something. You'll know more about that than me, Liam. But those
that's exactly what it was, Dave.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we had the yellow one with the blue at the top, I used to love that. It just reminds me in my head of Morales. It's when we went to Villa and won 2-0 and Lukaku scored, and it was that. I used to love that kit. But yeah, I'd like us to have a go with Adidas and see what they can do, because I always think people, do their own designs of them that you see all over the internet. I love all that stuff. I'd love someone to just pick it out of a hat and say, yeah, come on, we'll do your kit this season.
I hate it when concept kit season starts.
Well, you get
it's a bit. I'm too hipster for Chelsea, mate. It's a Versailles kit. Come on.
Well, I was going to add to it the sponsor as well. Like, what sponsor? Because it just reminds me of that Chelsea top we've got on there, Les. Do you remember they had Auto Glass?
Yeah.
That just reminds me of Chelsea.
Yeah. Well, we'll come on to that later because Ian's got a question regarding sponsors and stuff, so we'll come on to that. John, I think, like Dave said, Adidas, and I was all in, but I think I agree, with something you said, and it might just be a bit jarring. It might not work the same way as it doesn't work with Italy and Adidas for me.
Yeah, I don't know. Adidas is an Everton. They're not, let's not forget their problematic past. Let's not go down that route. But do we really want to be associated with a brand that have got that history, with the owner being such a rabid Nazi? Let's just be honest, that's what he was.
Ralph was the good one.
Degrees.
I thought he was looking at that 2000 kit, mate.
Yeah. But so do we really? I don't think Adidas and Everton would work. We had Hummel. I love footy. Hummel. I know that kit Stake ruined it with that ridiculous sponsor, but that grey third kit we had the other year was amazing. And that, that Hummel, some of the Hummel kits were great. That first one especially was amazing.
Yeah, those first three. That was the best 3 kit run in a season.
Yeah.
92, 90, 93, 94 for me.
Yeah. But then we've gone to Castoria, pointless, utterly pointless. So, Umbro and Everton, completely. Sorry, all completely for Umbro and Everton. Umbro are Everton, Everton are Umbro. We always have been, we always will be. That's what
they're always snide, aren't they? The crap with everything else. Every other thing we do is crap.
The only bad thing with Umbro was, I think, the quality went proper downhill about 2016, 17. So for the last few years that we had it, that peel off, it went crap, didn't it?
But do you remember that one we had, the 17-18 one? That one that looked like a train on top, remember? Wasn't that the year when we only decided to renew the deal late for the last extended a couple of years? So we ended up, you can see them just going, fuck these, let's just give them that training kit we made for Barrow.
The thing is, that season we had the 125th anniversary kit as well. We could have just used that.
Umbro specifically England as well.
Up until about
20, used to be.
Like 2013,
I got the deal.
13, yeah.
Ian, where are you on this?
Well, I'm a Hummel man because them 3 Hummel shirts that they brought out during COVID, the blue one, the Kazoo shirts, the yellow one, and the was it the Seafoam green?
Yeah, I've got
them shirts.
I'll be coming up later.
Them shirts, and the one that John was on about just before there, the grey shirt. I was going to put that on this morning, but yeah, I've always been a fan of Hummel. Like you said, the Denmark shirt of the 80s and stuff like that. Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely Hummel, man.
Next one from Mike. We just need a yes or no answer. It's a big yes from me. Can we get Michael McArthur model every Everton kit? The massive French hunk that he is. It's a yes from me. Warren?
Yes from me.
Liam?
We.
Hey, Dave.
Oh well, of course. You know, I think he'd look magnificent with it on or off.
Yes for me.
John?
Oh yes, he's aged like a French wine, hasn't he? Have you seen him?
Oh, what a guy! Yeah,
Now,
incredible.
He's, he's absolutely stunning. He makes Ginola look like bloody Shrek.
Basically, only Walter Smith didn't like him. Only Walter Smith didn't like him. Everyone else loved me with that.
Yeah.
Do you remember when we stayed up in '98? When we stayed up, one of the finest memories I have is when like they all get in a huddle with with everybody sort of on the bench and all that. You can just see his hair going all over the place as everyone's hugging each other and jumping around.
Yeah.
It's like fondest memory of him. I don't know.
Michael Madad would probably do a better job now than Beto.
Oh
yeah.
Sign him up.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to bow out of this one because I've never actually had a player name on the back of my shirt. But Chris has asked, worst player you've ever had on the back of a shirt? Both Nyarko and Bakayoko for his. Warren?
So a few years ago, I've never had an Everton player on the back of my shirt, but I think I've told you the story before. I went to watch Minneapolis Soccer Club. So they're like a 4th division non-league sort of whatever in the US. And they play in like the regional division. And I bought their away kit, pink away kit. And we went to watch them. And I said, whoever scores, I'll get their name on the back of my shirt. And lad called, his nickname was Goose, but his name was Isaac Friend. But his nickname was Goose. So he said, well, you need to get Goose on the back of it now.
You watching Top Gear?
10 or whatever it
was.
Yeah.
Top Gun, sorry.
The very next
Jeremy Clarkson as Maverick.
Game would his leg needed to where he needed his leg nearly got amputated. So so that was the most unlucky I think I've had on the back of the shirt. So I'll go for that one.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Warren bringing the mood down. We're expecting something jocular. Warren, lad nearly got his leg amputated because I got my name on his name on the back of my shirt.
Well, it is festive because he is called Goose. You know, people do have a bit of goose leg at Christmas. Who've got
but his career was Goose.
Johnny Sins likes Goose.
There he goes. There he goes.
Warren's left him.
It's not even 10 a.m. yet. John.
I've never had a name on the back of my shirt. I'm too old. When it first came out in 1994, I was 15, and I used to think, I'm not judging anyone now, but I used to think it was mainly for Copites and Wolves. But now I'm more,
sanguine.
And now I just think it's for Copites.
Ian?
He wasn't a bad player at the time. It's just what he did, and it was Nick Barmby.
Who?
I had
Liam's face then.
Who?
What was the cost back then though when you bought that? Because I'm saying that's late 90s.
Do you mean emotionally for getting that name on the back of your shirt or financially?
I can't remember back in I think it was the 90. It was the white Umbro away shirt with the Umbro going down the sides.
Yeah,
99, yeah.
So
the John Collins kit.
That's That was the worst one I've had. Names I've had in the back of like Ferguson.
It's gone upside down.
Les, what are you doing?
There you go. I'm changing my shirt, mate. Look at this.
Nice.
Looks like he's going on MasterChef there. What's going on?
Sorry, Ian, go ahead.
So yeah, I've had the likes of Ferguson, Cahill, Arteta, but Barmby's been my worst one.
Have you still got it?
It might be at my mum's somewhere.
Use as a dishcloth.
Aye. Cleans the toilet with a brush. Cut the badge off then.
So as you know, I got Kanchelskis on it. And it was in, I think I've said this story before, it was in Dirty Sports in St. John's precinct. And I went in and got it was made up Because how old was I then? 10 when we had Kanchelskis. So I went in, and it was it was that, obviously I think that year then, Liam, was the yellow and blue stripy one that the club still sells now. It had the name and number on the back was in yellow with blue outline.
Yeah.
So
that was blue with yellow outline. Yeah, they were brilliant, man.
That one, yeah, I loved that top, and I don't know what the theme was on it, but it was like navy as it went out, like black and then navy. And I was thinking like
into blue, didn't it?
Yeah, it went into royal blue, didn't it?
Stunning kit. And I remember I was crying about it because I went in and got it done, and it was about, I don't know, about 50p per letter back then. Got it done, and obviously as a kid you just don't stop wearing your footy kit, do you? So my mum was like, you've got to get that washed, you're absolute meth, you've got to get that top washed now. This is about 2 years later. No, not like the week after. She goes, yeah, week after. Obviously, Kanchelskis, 17. 17 is my favourite number too, my lucky number. So she puts it in the wash and all that. And I was like obsessed, saying, listen, make sure you use like Ariel or something like that, something really, really smart stuff to sort your clothes out. It came out, and she put it on the washing line, and she goes, yeah, son, summer. She goes, there you go. And I put it on. And as I turned it around to put it on, it was when the numbers used to be in like velvet.
Yeah,
anyone remembers that?
Yeah.
The one you've got on there, Ian, was exactly the same as this, because I remember getting gas going on the back of that, and it was the exact same. But she'd washed it, and it come out all fucked. It was like you couldn't see the number properly. You could like just see the outline of his name. And I remember crying my eyes out. And we went back to Dirty Sports in St. John's Precinct, and they wouldn't give us a refund, or they wouldn't put the names back on. So, bless her, my mum, God bless her. She says, son, I'll sort it out. And at the time, you used to be able to go and get your own iron-on numbers and letters to the back of your top. So she goes and gets it, and she's like, you get the template with it and all this. The worst thing you could ever see that's been invented, but something you'd have a go at. And she's trying to put it over the velvety things that are just like knackered. And the badges as well, the Premier League badges. So she's doing this, and she's going, right, she went, I'll do this, and then I'll do the outline of the letters in, just a black pen. So it looks like a black. Honestly, my mum died last year, and it's probably the most thing to think of is about Andre Kanchelskis. And she did it. It looked horrendous, and I was like, I remember kicking off on her, saying, "You've destroyed the top," and then she's like, "It was fucking worse before I put it on." So, yeah, that was me with a name on the back. But I think I also had Kadamachi one time when he scored that goal against Liverpool. I think I got that the following season.
Yeah, I think there's a cautionary tale there. If you've got a football shirt, be careful what detergent you wash it in as well.
Get some insurance. I know, yeah, I should have said that too. What have you washed that in?
Certain detergents can make like the sponsors and not peel off. So
just going back to it, on what Ian's got on there, that badge is velvety, isn't it?
Yeah.
That one you've got on there. Like, I just don't know how that became a thing. Because
we had it for years from that season until 2007. Every kit had a velvet badge on from 2001 to 2007.
Yeah, it started with the Puma stuff, didn't it?
It went to 2007, did it? Yeah, that late.
Yeah, and then the Stitch one only came back for 07, 08.
Wow.
I'm a big fan of those, the way they used to just stitch a Christmas card on, like yours, Liam.
Yeah.
Just a huge, massive cardboard badge.
That was 94, 95 when they started doing that, wasn't it? The bigger badges.
Yeah.
Was that the season we had the badge behind the badge?
The salmon pink with the shield, yeah.
I think the one you've got on, Liam.
Yeah, but this one's got one. Yeah, they start with the salmon one, and then like we'd keep it. So we had like the shield for that, and then the 94 home kit. Then we had this for the for the 93 home kit. We had this for the 94 away kit, and this, and then the circle was the 96 away kit and the 97 home kit, and then we just go to a smaller stitch badge from 98.
It's definitely some sort of financial benefit from that, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, they could have easily whacked out those ones on a.
I didn't get the cheapest material we can possibly get.
John,
I think they were just trying to be nice to the fucking kids working in the sweatshops, giving them a bit of a break,
make it a bit easier for them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's true. John, one for you. another one from Chris. What's your favourite kit-related place name? And he put a St. Kitts and Nevis flag up. So, John, I think you've got one for this. I struggled. I can't find one for this.
Mine, Canterbury.
Oh,
And especially
what a shout.
because in 9 days' time, it will be the 855th anniversary of Thomas Becket being murdered in Canterbury Cathedral. So I think it's important that we remember one of our first saints.
Isn't that rugby?
No, they did the Portsmouth kit.
They made 2 football kits. They made Portsmouth and Preston kits in the late noughties.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. I just thought it was rugby.
Has anyone got anything else for this?
I couldn't think of anything.
I couldn't. I struggled. I was sure there must have been a place in Scotland called Socks or something, but there's not. So
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
There is.
Gotta be one.
There is.
Shit with 2 T's. Yeah.
There is a Joma in Portugal, pronounced Yoma.
There we go.
Isn't it? Yeah.
John's absolutely nailed this
Just made
round.
that up.
No, it's just a Portuguese insult. You are.
See, this is the thing. You can lie or you like, do it convincingly and everyone will believe you.
Yeah.
Toffee Nose next. All tangled up in blues. What's your favourite World Cup kit ever? Any country? Dave.
That the Brazil one when he won it in it wasn't 98, the season after they won it in Japan, wasn't it, when they won it next?
2002.
2002.
Yeah, that one. And the reason why I'm saying that is that obviously their kits are pretty much the same every time, as are most. But what got me in that as well was when Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, had the boots on to match it, because they made like a special like boots for him that were silver, and it had the blue and yellow on the boots to match. Like the kit looked immaculate. It was absolutely stunning. But they were white socks, weren't they? So the white socks.
Yeah, Brazil should always have white socks.
That goes. It's like Everton as well. I can't stand Everton in white socks, but that's a massive argument to have, isn't it?
We're gonna argue about that in a bit.
Well, good. Yeah, I'm happy to throw my piece into that. But yeah, that night. Who said what then? What was said?
We're laughing at what you said.
What did I say?
You're happy to throw your piece into that.
I didn't mean that, but it is quite appropriate, isn't it? Really, when you think.
Is he still thinking about me Titmus?
I only brought this for a joke, but I might actually open this can now. It's Blair.
I mean,
I know we probably won't talk about it, but
I just wish I had another 2 bottles of this.
Festive drinks as well, mate. I was on Terry's chocolate orange Baileys the other day. You're talking about meds here, mate. I've got everything you want in here, and all sorts coming up, and whatever you want. If you need any for Christmas, all sorts of meds in there.
What's going on here? This is what you get when you get middle-aged and approaching middle-aged men on a podcast. You just start to end up in medicine.
Well, I've got some tampons as well, but
because anyway,
it's not because it's the festive period.
Les, if you're in need of such stuff, where'd you go to, Les, to get it?
Med
Express, of course.
Done well in, save me there. Well, Dave, that promotion's finished now anyway, so we don't.
Was it? You can just go to any pharmacy to get your tampons now.
Any pharmacy. John, move us on.
My wife's gonna kill me.
I'm gonna go for Italy away kit 1998, the white one, absolutely superb. Showing Adidas how Italy kits should be made.
Yeah, definitely.
No fancy stupid lines, no patterns that don't need to be there. It's Italy. It's blue and white home, white and blue away. Stop being knobs. Get on with it.
I agree. Liam?
Just to be, I mean, mine's probably from similar age, John, but just to offer them a difference. I'm looking forward. Do you remember the Australia away from 2010? Where it was like blue with like a blue top and then like a navy bottom.
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Oh yeah.
It was
kind
really nice.
In some ways, similar to that nice kit we had, wasn't it? In the pattern.
I was genuinely thinking of getting it with KL4 on the back then. I remember Googling the price and I just finished my studies. I was like, I don't have that sort of money to pay a football kit.
Yeah,
I'll give that one. I mean, that was a really nice one.
Yeah, that's a shout. Ian?
There used to be a factory near me that made football shirts, and if they like made a mistake on it, like they were clicked or whatever, you got them cheaper. And I remember, I think my mate bought it, and he bought one as well for me. It was the Russia shirt in, I think it'd been 86 World Cup or 84 Euros around that time. It was like red with the white bits in it, and it had like a really big square plastic, like hard plastic badge as well.
Oh, I'm trying to think of that one now. Can't picture that.
It had the CCP on the front.
Yeah. Oh, like yes. Sorry, I know the one. Yeah.
Really big hard plastic badge as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was going to be that one. Yeah, it was either going to be that one, or I think I mentioned on it before the England Mexico '86 one.
Right, I'll have to make a note of that now.
25
odd. That was more of a visual cue from Dave, and I'm just going to leave it at that.
I think that's
I was saying it was my favourite kit.
It's 8 minutes past 10, by the way, while we're recording this. Anyway, I will move on to mine. 1986, Argentina, home and away. That's all we need to know. Next up, Ian, it's your question. Dave, you're getting banned from this show.
Yeah.
It's my last one of the year. The century.
Your last one ever.
No, I don't think the year.
Forever. Hi, guys. Hope you're well.
All good.
Do you prefer a shirt with or without a sponsor?
Tough one for me, this, because I always preferred without, but I think so long as the sponsor's good, it can add something to the shirt. Like Dave said with the Autoglass one with Chelsea, it was just dead simple, plain font. It looks fine. And like Kazoo does, thought that looked great. But when you start getting like really fancy fonts, like steak, it looks crap. So, I don't know. So, international shirts always work without.
Don't you get used to it though? You get used to it to a point where it is all right. It's like every time I see Ian, because he wears the boss, what is the art one, the black one that we have now, which is absolutely that I love that top so much. But I wanted to know as well, how come now we're allowed to get it without the sponsor on? Because I think people have been calling for it for many years. Is it because it's
purely because the gambling one?
Last year with it?
And also
because last year with it?
Gambling one.
And the club's relationship with Stake is virtually non-existent anyway, so they're not really.
West Ham do it as well because they've had betting sponsors for years. So they've had the last few years you've been able to get the shirt without the sponsor on.
Don't West Ham feel like a club that's always had haven't had sponsors on theirs quite often? Because remember they're like Doc.
Well, they were the first club, all the first clubs in the Premier League to have a season without a sponsor. 97-98. Well, I think there was some early on, but like I remember 97-98, they had the polo kit and they didn't have a sponsor for the season, did they?
Just on that, I am dead jealous of Chelsea because they've had no sponsor on their shirts for like 4 years or something now, and it looks great.
But it's weird, isn't it? Because the Yanks come in and said we want to make them a better business and terminated this massive deal with 3, and then they've had no shirt sponsor for 3 years.
Yeah, you can tell the age of a fan based on the fact that they wouldn't like one without a top on, because it's just all they've ever known as ones with a sponsor.
Liam, would I be right in thinking that West Ham shirt, that I don't know whether the company that they had went bust, but didn't he have the number on the front of the shirt as well?
Yes, they did. They were sponsored by XL Holidays in 08-09, then they replaced it with SBO Bet later on that season, but they had a spate of games where they just had the shirt number.
I remember that. Bit mad,
it was dead snide as well, wasn't it? It was just a little white square with a number.
It was horrible. But going back to the Autoglass point, have you ever heard that they reckon that Autoglass is the worst sponsor for a serial killer to be aware of? Because if you hide from a serial killer, if you hide from a serial killer and they say out loud, Autoglass repair, everyone just automatically goes, Autoglass replace, and they find you. Yeah.
That's how they find people, isn't it?
No, it's just a reflex.
It is a reflex, yeah.
Did you ever have a scrap at St. Helens Glass?
That's the class. Look, it's in there as well. Jeez, it's the same thing. John, where are you on sponsors?
Without.
Yeah.
You're telling me that this monstrosity of a sponsor looks better than the Everton 66, 67 kits without sponsors or that. No, they look ridiculous with sponsors, but it's a thing of evil. We've got a necessary evil. We've got to go with it. But ultimately, if there was a way of getting rid of it, I'd ban sponsorship on footy shirts. It's tacky, it's crap, and let's face it, none of them look good really on a kit, do they?
No, I mean, do you know what? That's a fair shout. No sponsor ever made the kit look better, did they?
Apart
I
from
don't know, because there was who is it that had Nintendo?
Fiorentina.
I reckon that looks sound. That looks all right.
No, well, it's still fucking. Imagine it without it; it would have looked much better.
Yeah,
Well,
I think that's the general argument that wins it is that it looks better without it.
The only kit that looked better with a sponsor than without was another Fiorentina kit. Remember their away kit when they had 7-Up as the sponsor?
Yeah.
Remember the lotto kit they had? That's a fucking terrible kit, and that 7-Up sponsor just took some of the attention away from how bad the kit was.
But what about Atletico Madrid that do films on them and all that?
Yeah, well, they have a gimmick, haven't they? That's a gimmick.
Spider-Man sponsor is one of the worst ever.
Yeah.
It's amazing how Tobey Maguire and Kirsten Dunst with with the night total 90 kit as well, which are like one of the best templates. Like, I love the way they got the blue different from the number, but you can see they're like, what the hell is this? Like,
again,
it's a good idea to get money, that though, isn't it?
But it didn't bring that much money to them. It was more of a gimmick, I think, just to try and take some attention away from Real.
He had Triple X on one of the kits, didn't he? Just Fernando Torres with the Vin Diesel film.
Look at Dave's ears pick up as soon as you mentioned Triple X.
Well, I normally
Sorry, lads, sorry.
Ian, go ahead, we'll move on then.
I bought the home shirt this season, and without the sponsor, and I thought it just looked like a training top, so I bought it with the steak on, and I preferred it.
Completely get that.
Look better,
I suppose it depends on the how good the top is as well, doesn't it? Really?
Yeah.
And this top's a bit shit.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Just a simple yes or no for this one from Gary. Newcastle away 95-96. Unreal, yay or nah? Unreal for me. Dave?
Can you ask that again, please?
Newcastle away 95-96. Unreal, yay or nah?
Unreal? What do you mean?
Is it dead good or not?
Away in 95-96.
Yeah. So it's the maroon and blue hoop one with the grandad collar.
Oh, the kit?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Nay.
Nay.
Yeah.
John.
I'm taking over.
What are you talking about?
I'm taking over from Seth Armstrong from Emmerdale there. Yeah, it was a kit that was completely wasted on those fucking tramps.
Yeah.
They did not deserve that kit.
They had a good team in it as well. That was annoying.
Yeah.
Liam?
Is that when they had Newcastle Brown?
Yeah.
I hate Newcastle, but that kit is it's sensational, isn't it? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
The reissue this season's nice as well. Or was it last season? It's nice.
But it's because they do a reissue with the actual kit make on. That's all you need.
Yeah.
But
Ian? Yeah.
Ginola replaced by Gordon's not a good look, is it?
No, oh God, no.
John, like Princess Diana now.
John, your question next. I am struggling with this one. Go ahead.
Which sacred kit do you actually think is a bit shit? So, for example, everyone goes on about that Arsenal Bruised Banana kit, but I think it's absolute dog shit. I think it's one of the worst kits ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind it. I was thinking of this about Everton.
I thought
it could be Everton as well.
But I get that. I couldn't really think of an Everton kit that I actually disliked. I think weirdly in 95, I didn't like the tractor print. I bought it still, but I didn't like it, but I love it now.
Yeah,
and in 97,
I hated it, but now I love it. And now I'm like, it's amazing.
97 as well. I hated it because it was the wrong colour blue, but I quite like it now.
I still hate that.
Yeah.
No, I think the one you're referring to that was like shiny blue.
Yeah.
I can't stand that. That was the stripe across it as well, wasn't it? With 1-to-1. Yeah. I couldn't stand that. It felt like a jumper as well when you had it on. It was so thick and shiny blue. It was like, it doesn't even look like an Everton blue. It wasn't royal blue, in my opinion.
No, it wasn't. And it also had that weird moisture wicking technology that basically, if you dropped anything on, it just made a massive stain.
Yeah.
Because it just sucked all the grease out.
We all know you've had them, Les.
Well,
we all know you've got one of them.
Let's not pull at that thread, Dave.
Les, you are the Mr. Ben of football kits this morning.
I know.
I was wondering if you got a phone box next to you there.
Where are we on this one? Anyone else got a sacred kit? Ian?
No, it is. I'm going to sound a bit controversial here, but I just think the England World Cup 1966 shirt is just boring. It's just a red shirt with a badge on. People are like, oh, it's iconic and stuff like that for Bobby Moore and Jeff Hurst, Alan Ball and stuff like that. But for me, it's just a red shirt with an England badge on.
Yeah. I think just to add to our ones, the one we had, it was Rooney's second breakthrough season where it was the Puma one, which just had a white round neck on it. I thought that was just like a half-assed effort. I thought it's crazy as well.
I love that. I think Kev
You're selling that at the club right now, by the way.
No, I'm with you on that one, Dave. It would have been a proper collar. It would have been quality. But you've like gone, oh, we've made a great kit here. What should we do with it? Should we just stick on something you get in a fucking Christmas wrapping paper on the collar?
That's it,
The thing with the collar is it did discolour in the wash, which was annoying.
Yeah, it was a bit. It was a good idea, but it was a bit of a cheap execution. Probably a good way of putting it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to add that question to it. Collars, yeah or nay?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know, you know.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Ian's one right now, and I reckon that's really smart what we've done there. But Les, yours equally is obviously very, very retro. But do we have collars? When's the last time we had collars? Have we got collars now on anything?
23,
24, Hunkert.
Yeah. And they ruined that collar with the Archibald Leach thing. It should have just been on the sleeve. I think.
That's right. Yeah. I remember that one.
The away kit's got a collar, hasn't it? But it's like a fucking Don Johnson Miami Vice collar.
No, it is the Grandad collar on the
14-15.
Yeah, the Eto shirt. That was lovely. That.
Do you remember? I'm going to refer to the shite here, but do you remember when they had the 4-3 games against Newcastle, and it was like a cricket? It was like a cricket top they had on.
Yeah, that collar was terrific.
Like, what are they playing at with that? Do you know? Obviously now it's like tech related, isn't it? On like sweat and all that coming off.
That kit was absolutely, but that just proved that you can sell shite to anyone.
Liam, have you got a sacred kit that you really dislike?
Yeah, I'm going to go for this because I did a bit of research. No, it sounds like me. ESPN did an article the other day, and they've done the 25 best kits of the 21st century. And for some reason, Liverpool's cream third kit from 21-22 is 14th. So I'm just going to be like, hey, it's a fucking forgettable. It's like an accrue. It's like the cream on the 90s, but with a collar and Standard Chartered. But they put it as the 14th best kit of the century. It's fucking bizarre. So I'm going to go after that because apparently it's taken according to some lunatic at ESPN.
Defo Popeye.
That's ridiculous.
I some of the ones in here. That's what I mean. Like it's like one of those generic away or third kits that teams have had for the past 10 years. You would go, here's one, we'll just do it in a different colour.
Yeah,
it's
definitely clickbaity stuff. That Liam.
Is it the one with like that weird shade of green on it?
Oh yeah, remember that one? Yeah. And do you remember the one with they had the light blue and they all went nuts about it?
Yeah, they loved it. That
was like Joe Cole time or something. That wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, and it's 2 places above City's third kit with the sash. I mean, what's
is it? This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, that's not it. Yeah,
crap.
It's above City's sash kit from 2010. Sorry, 2010, 2009 to 11, which is like one of the best kits ever.
Do you ever have a player associated with the kit that you look at? Because that one you've just shown there, John, I just think like Joe Allen.
Oh, he'd well gone by then.
Yeah, had he gone by then?
Yeah.
Maybe that's what's wrong.
While we're on the subject of the Scarlet Mite, John, throw your grenade question in.
This is the one, yeah. Liam hates me for this. Which Liverpool kits do you genuinely think were smart and hated yourself for doing so? I've got one kit that they had that I thought was one set of kits, and I still think they're as good as you could have got. If we'd have had them in blue, I'd have been made up.
Go ahead.
I've got one too as well.
Go on, Dave. I'll go last.
Well, mine's sentiment. This, and as you know, like I don't go to go a little bit far on this show at all. I'm quite calm and don't really go like controversial. But this one, when I first got my wife, it was in 2009.
You said that like you ordered there when I first got my wife.
Who knows?
Someone's always
available from Med Express.
Someone's always got to dig a bit deeper, haven't they, Liam? Eh? Someone's always got to like alter the tone.
Right.
But anyway,
And it's normally you.
Your job for you, Dave.
well, I haven't finished.
Drop
I haven't
the
finished the
receipt.
answer yet, have I? Anyway, we got together in what was like downstairs. So you won't hear me, but in September I ordered her from me. I'm only joking. It was in like September of 2009, and her family is one of the a black Liverpool family. Like they all pretend, oh, we love Liverpool. The derby's on. If you win the derby, it's like, oh yeah, laugh at you and all that. But they couldn't name you the player. Anyway, she was like, when I was saying, oh, I'm an Everton fan, go to games and all that. She was like, oh yeah, I really like Liverpool and all this shit. Only been with each other a couple of months, so I thought, when you're trying to like proper impress new girl you're getting with and all that, we all know this. So I thought, you know what, I'll get a Liverpool top, and the one it is when they went and won 4-1 at Old Trafford, and it's black with gold Adidas stripes.
Oh yeah, another one.
And I was like, this kid's boss, and it was still like, what? Oh, no, how long ago was 09? Now are we 16 years ago?
16 years ago.
You think now that they were still charging about like 50, 60 quid for that top, and she's never ever wore it, and it's in the drawer round there, covered in all sorts, shall I say? Yeah. So it was that one I didn't mind for sentimental reasons, but I thought like it was a nice, smart, dark kit with a bit of gold.
Ian.
Well, one of my family members, Andy's a Liverpool fan, and I remember getting a kit. It'll be maybe his early 90s, and it was I think Rush played in it, so it would have been around that time. It was like a gold shirt. It had like the
Neto kit.
The Neto kit.
Yeah. I didn't mind that.
The Neto
Didn't
kit.
mind that.
It looked like
It looked like a Neto bag.
Yeah, it looked like a Neto bag, aye. But no, I wouldn't pick anything red, because obviously. But if I had to pick one, I'd probably. He was only young when he got it, and I thought that's all right. That, but
Not a bad shout.
Do you remember how bad the New Balance ones were?
Oh, the Warrior ones were the worst. That purple one.
Warrior, yeah. Remember Warrior?
Oh,
Warrior was when they fucked the league, wasn't it? When he slipped. That was Warrior, wasn't it? Yeah.
Good times.
was that the season they had the highlighter pen shirt when they got beat 4-3 off Bournemouth?
That was 16, 17. Look, I'm not just saying this, and even though I love the Adidas template of the 06 World Cup, but I can say this hand on heart, my myopia really just creeps in when it comes to them, and I've never liked a single fucking one of their kits. I will always find a way to delegate it, and I hate them. I absolutely hate them. I hate the kits, and honestly, I don't care. I mean, I try and be balanced, but honestly, I've never looked at all their kits and gone, I wish I had that or that smart. I've always just shook my head and like been in disgust with it. Just had utter contempt for it, and it's a terrible affliction. But I've just never even been like half interested in it.
I mean, it's probably the right answer, but
Les, you need to delete everything the rest of us said there and just put Liam's answer.
Yeah.
Horribly, I've actually got a couple.
No, I think we should stand by what we're saying, Dave. It's Christmas. Let's put our hands across the park to our afflicted brethren.
No, I don't mind putting hands across the park, but I'm not taking a top with me.
No.
Fuck that.
No, but
Keep
Christmas is about helping the less fortunate.
What by how does that help anyone? It just upsets you. Like I'm going to upset myself by putting a Liverpool kit on. It's nasty.
Because
I don't think
we're putting ourselves in their place. We're showing them that although we're higher and mightier, we can be as low as they can as well. So
no, I'm showing them that I'm low by not cheering. I'm going to go low and be like, I'll burn it.
You're showing your contempt for them. Your haughty contempt.
Never seen Liam so triggered by anything. I loved it.
I
think mine is probably the 95, 96 away. I think Gary said this as well. The quarter one with the green with the grandad collar. I was quite jealous of that one. And I think the early 90s Adidas ones with the 3 stripes on the shoulder. The red one was shit, but I thought the green one was quite good.
Nice.
Next question.
Like you're dead to me, knobhead.
My answer.
I'd rather go for a bevy with them than news.
Dead.
I'll get the balls. My honest answer is none of them. I was just laying a trap to see who fell for it. They've all been fucking shit. Genuinely.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad I've stayed true to myself here. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad I've stayed. I've stayed true.
By the way, I said it
biting
wasn't a
that.
bad shirt. I'm not saying I'd buy it. I obviously wouldn't buy it, but I just yeah, that's it.
Well, they only made it because they had a clash with Southampton, didn't they? Because they had the same Adidas templates.
Yeah.
They had the green one with the white, with the Snot Palace in. And because Southampton wore white back then, like the Premier League were quite big on kit clashes, weren't they? Between like even with white stripes, so they actually made it as like just a one-off, and then it became their third kit. They actually wore a terrible kit match with it at Southampton, didn't they? Do you remember their terrible kit match with that? Yeah, in 95, 96.
Yeah, we're coming on to that.
We'll get to it then, yeah.
No, what?
So
in 95, 96, they wore that top with the green socks and shorts that you were talking about from the jacket kit.
Ooh.
That's nasty, that, isn't it?
That is nasty.
Yellow and green,
right. Okay, from John's divisive question to Dan's divisive question. Would you be in favour of Everton wearing an all-blue kit for all home games, even if just for a season? Right, Lee, I'm going to come to you last on this because I want to see you go off again. Ian?
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. Mind at all.
I think Warren agreed with this as well. And I'm right in thinking, didn't Nike want us to do that the season their first season?
Really?
Pretty sure Nike wants us to go all blue. Yeah, and the club said nah. Dave, where are you on this?
Yeah, we're blue all the time, as much as you possibly can. I don't want anything to do with white. I don't want anything to do with any other colour on there. It's always got to be blue. And it seems to be I know it's obviously loads of other games we play all blue, but it's always when we go to Old Trafford we wear all blue, don't we? And I just think Everton are blue. They should be all blue, like those twats reds, and they're always reds. I know it's historical. Liam's probably going to come against this year, but historically we've been blue and white, haven't we? But it's just I just think Everton should be all blue, and also I just don't think if they were another colour, like what season was it? And I'm thinking it was a Kanchelskis season when we had the black and blue socks.
Yeah.
Liam's kit.
More than happy with that. Love that. I'd love to have a look. I just don't white. It's not for me with that.
No.
I mean, I don't wear. I'm a big fella. When I wear white, it looks like it's spray on anyway. That's probably why. But it's like I'd like to see all blue.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I quite like it as well. I think we always wear it at Old Trafford, the all blue.
Yeah, said that. Yeah.
We used to at Arsenal, didn't we? But
we did. Yeah.
Which is dead jarring. I don't like that. That's all. When did they wear the away kit at Arsenal? It was.
Do you see? They wore it in. They wore it in 18, 19.
Yeah.
They wore the black pair, the black one with the pink sponsor. Then the following season, they wore the navy one just before COVID when Gomez made his comeback. They've done it a few times. Yeah, they've done it a few times. Like,
yeah, don't like that. John?
Yeah,
absolutely fucking not. We're not Birmingham. We're Everton. Everton, blue, white socks.
Oh,
Even blue socks are an abomination.
Blue socks do make us a bit like Birmingham.
The blue socks this season, aren't we?
Let Birmingham be Birmingham. Let Chelsea be Chelsea. Let us be Everton. Fucking touch of class. Blue top, white shorts, white socks. Let everyone else be this fucking contrived bullshit that they want. But we're Everton. We're a class above. Fuck a lot of them.
I think the most Birmingham Everton kit was that first Puma one with the white down.
Yeah, there's too much white on that.
Oh yeah, again, players you think of. I was thinking Steve Watson with that.
Gascoigne.
Didn't we wear that the season when was it the 3-2 bastard game? Was it?
Yeah.
Why? What are you doing to me?
Liam's got about 3 buttons you can push, and you're just mashing everyone.
Good as well.
Liam, your thoughts on this?
Yeah, well, thankfully I haven't had an aneurysm despite everyone's best efforts this episode. What I would say is no, it's a no for me. I think I get the logic to it and that with the Blues, but I just feel like going back to like kids from the 60s and stuff, the blue and white, it's Everton, you know, I mean, and also we changed to all blue. We're copying our brethren who they always seem to forget they wore white shorts until the 60s because they've got no identity. So I've already made it clear how I feel about them already earlier in the episode. And I'm really worried about talking about this. I'm going to look like Phil Leotardo talking about Vito, so I'm just going to stop.
So I know you and Kev
Yeah.
differ on the Blue Sox, White Sox thing. What side of the fence are you on?
Oh, I'm blue. Like that's why our logo. If you look at our logo, it
Yeah,
says
that's what
Melling
I've
White
done it,
Sox, and that's why it says I think maybe because like I first started really following Everton in earnest, 94, 95, then the 95, 96 kids. I know they were Hoop Sox, but I just always kind of liked it. And I don't think I've ever actually explained this. I actually think there's a psychological element as well, because we nearly get relegated in 93, 94 in White Sox. Then we get White Sox back and we go close again. So I think as a child, there was a bit of like... I didn't see the 60s, so I don't think they're very lucky.
That's a fair shout, actually.
Did anybody think
anyone
that? Did anybody
Ian?
think that Puma shirt? Yes, I did answer it. But anybody think that Puma shirt, the one that you said reminded you of Gascoigne, was bigger than any other shirt you bought?
Oh my God!
That was the same size as
huge,
those ones
wasn't
used to
it?
get in Dirty Sports. Remember the Jan Mulvey shirt?
Mine was so big. Yeah. The big Kamaska one. Mine was so big, I was able to fit Alexanderson. I didn't get to answer the question here. I had to get to I was able to get Alexanderson on the back of that.
And his middle name as well.
David Unsworth in that kit was a sight because the shirt was massive, but the shorts were even bigger.
Yeah.
I've never seen shorts as big as this.
It was like MC Hammer's shorts, wasn't it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Remember when he scored both goals at home to Newcastle at 1-1? He scored at both ends.
Yeah.
What was going with he scored an overhead, didn't he? Well, semi-overhead at Villa.
That was Villa, wasn't it?
Basically the away kit of Villa in that same season, so it was similar to the one Les has got on, because we had that for the first round of Puma kits, didn't we?
That was 2 days before the game that shall not be named.
Stop it.
Yeah, let's not do it. We'll move on. Denby has asked, should referees revert back to early 1900s and wear formal shirt and ties with sashes on instead of kits?
Yeah, I like
Big
that.
thumbs up from everyone for this, I think. Dave?
I'd love that. I'd love to see a referee wearing the three-piece suit. I'd love that. Imagine pulling the yellow card there out of the top pocket as well.
Like a boxing referee, just black trousers, white shirt, tie,
Bow
gloves on
tie,
as well.
yeah.
Well, yeah, Dullar Costner said 20 caps in full strength in the top pockets as well. FO. John?
No. Samurai suit. Samurai armor.
Samurai suit.
Just have it different every game where they wear something ridiculous, like a fucking diving suit or something. Or, because they're a joke anyway, so they can't make themselves look any more ridiculous.
So, yes, it was like a different theme every week that they've all got to wear in the linesman as well. I'm quite into that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My view is no. I think it's very simple. You should just give them a Liverpool kit to get the pretense over, and you can pick whichever one you like, because they're always going to get the decisions, aren't they? So just let them wear a Liverpool kit.
Has Les put his Taekwondo top on there?
No, it's his US nurse's smock.
What are you doing? Yeah,
it's prancing
He looks
away.
like he's on scrubs.
I'm sure I've seen you in the neurology place I have to go to, Les.
That's the thing, it goes down to my ankles, but it's got no back by the arse.
He's trying to get Dave to have his epilepsy and to try and get distracted. Make you shut up and forget
You know what? I haven't had the season in 2 years, but I want to have one now for if Les is in there.
Dave, that looks smart, by the way.
Dave, if I see your phone again, I'm going to have a seizure. Put it away. Right, my question. Best and worst kit mashup, home shirt, away shirt, shorts, socks, etc., or vice versa. Dan had a good one from this. It was Liam, what season's this? Where we wore the away shirt. It was 95, 96, wasn't it? The white away shirt.
We wore the previous season's home socks.
Yeah, with the white home shorts and the previous season's home socks. Where was that? Was it Wimbledon?
Yeah.
Wimbledon away, New Year's Day, 3-2. Ebro scored the fastest ever Premier League goal before Decore scored against Leicester for us. But yeah, for me, I'm going to answer the question. I think that is really good, but I think it's a very close second to the yellow away top with the change home shorts and socks in 97, 98. Again, Mick Madar at Selhurst Park. No, they wore it at Chef Wedding Palace.
Oh, I thought that was West Ham, no? Was that
no, West Ham wore all blue. The game where Speed did, they wore all blue.
Oh, right, okay. So that's Mick Madar at Palace.
Mick Madar at Palace, yeah.
How's that make any sense at West Ham? Because West Ham navy shorts.
No, they wore white shorts. They had white shorts and parrot socks. Yeah, so we wore all blue. But worst kit one, I didn't discover it until last night, and I should remember. 7 or 8 around my peak. But the one I sent to you, Les, of that Birmingham home top with the red home shorts and socks was just...
Oh, that was a monstrosity, that, yeah.
Yeah.
But they reckon it's because they basically packed the shorts and socks, realised they forgot the away top, 'cause the home top actually clashes more with the Bolton kit, and they realised they had to go to like a Sports Direct by Bolton's ground and just get a load of Birmingham shirts.
Well, Birmingham's come up a lot in this show, hasn't it?
Yeah.
It's the second city. And the
It
Peaky
is.
Blinders film's out on March the 26th.
I have to call it Mailbrook.
It's like Les works in the
Right.
Birmingham National
Like it.
Hospital, isn't it?
Right, I'm changing this top. Dan came up with another belter. It was Chelsea at Coventry, where Coventry's black and red check away shirt,
Yeah.
which was a bit much with the...
Yeah, but it was because the referee said they clashed. Because yes, now Les got my favourite kit on. Good lad.
I nearly got that out the loft last night.
Good lad. He's done that to try and calm me down.
I have
Let
basically.
him
I've
finish
got to
the
wear
shift.
this one. But
You finished your shift now, Les?
I have, yeah, I'm off now.
He's on his bike in his high vis.
He only finished it when you asked for the bed pan, Dave.
The one I remember, the bad one was when I wore the Luton shirt, the orange Luton top.
Yeah,
That was what I was going to say.
Yeah.
So what's the story behind this?
Did we win?
So everyone went down to Luton. What was it? Did you forget the?
No,
home shirt?
on the FA, they used to hand out a book to say what the kits were. That's what the kitmen used to go by, and it said Luton white, blue shorts, blue socks. So Everton we're going to wear all just a normal blue, white, and white. And when they got there, the referee said that Luton's kit that year, which was like a terrible kit with like blue down the sides, white in the middle, with all bits on it, was too much of a clash. So we had to wear Luton's orange away shirt.
Because the away shirt was the same, wasn't it?
Colours.
In orange with white bits all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was just orange with that. It was that Chelsea kit of like 89 to 91 with like the slightly like glittery faded blue in it, but theirs was glittery faded orange.
Yeah.
It was shit. But we won 1-0.
Was that was Robert Varshaker, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
He definitely meant to hit the other corner with that shot, by the way.
Of course he did.
Oh, yeah.
100%. 100%.
John, have you got one?
Yeah, I've got two actually. And
Go ahead.
just in order to restore some joy back to Liam's life, it involves our minty Meffy brethren from across the park. So the first is in 1984-85. They played Watford away, and they wore three kits in one.
It's horrible.
I don't know if you can see it.
Oh,
So
that.
shitty red crown paint shirt with shitty black shorts, and then shitty black socks from that shitty yellow and red shitty away kit that they had in that shitty year. So that's that one. And then in 93, was it 92, 93? Yeah, it was 92, 93 when he played Bolton in the FA Cup. He played away at Bolton on the 3rd of January. I remember that because I'm not going to go into it, but I remember the date. And Bolton used to wear red socks. So Liverpool were wearing white socks, but they weren't even like Adidas white socks. They were like the white socks that your school team used to have in the 80s. And there's the mashup there.
Yeah, he did that
Plain,
in 2005, 2006
white
as well.
socks, yeah. But at least
did
they
it
were
properly.
branded socks. These
That
were
is
just
grim, that.
bought from Barnet Shield House on County Road on the Saturday afternoon.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Tangled Up in Blue said, in his opinion, the best combo, so he's made one up basically, I think, was the Everton 87 shirt, the 2011 shorts, and the 1970 away socks. That was a good mashup, the Alan Ball one at Spurs.
Yeah, those socks are gorgeous.
With the
aren't they?
amber socks, yeah. Worst home was the 1998 wrong blue 1-1, and the worst away ever is the green third kit from 2015. I like that.
I do, but I don't care. What I don't like is I don't like the black bit at the bottom. If you didn't have that, I think it'd be really,
it looks
really good.
It looks daft, doesn't it?
Because I don't remember they had training gear based on it. I have it somewhere in ours, and it's just it doesn't have the orange sponsor, but it's just green with black sleeves and then like a white and green trim, and it's really smart. It's really nice, like training shirt. I got it for Crimbo actually. It's quite nice.
Yeah, I did like the Will Sliney cartoons that did the advertising for that as well. They were good.
Yeah.
Another horrible Liverpool mashup as well. Can you remember the beach ball game?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That shirt they had on, I think they had like a grey shirt with yellow shorts. And
No, it wasn't. That was the one that Dave was on before. What it was, they had chain shorts with gold to it. Because it had a gold trim. It had chain.
They were I just remember it being horrible.
John's just nicely put his NHS smock on for me. Cheers, John. Solidarity.
Have you seen the new question there?
Ian, have you got anything?
Les, there's a new question there as well.
What? Dave, you're getting kicked, I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, you need to read it out for the listeners.
Les, how many
that?
Scrubs shirts do you have in your wardrobe? Just the one French one, that's it. That's the only one.
I thought you were just going to play TLC to respond.
Yeah, I've got no Scrubs.
12. I've got 12.
Big
I
old
was going to
cheers and
say,
waterfalls.
John's got them on swap.
Ian, what's your mashups?
It's what I do after the next.
That was that one, the
good
the
shit.
Liverpool
We
one.
Oh, yeah.
shirts.
And
So
the
Li-
Luton away.
Liam, you sent us an article on this before, and I've got to say that Bulgaria 94 mashup is incredible.
Oh, it's boss, wasn't it?
So the Bulgaria 94 kit was the Adidas one with the stripes up the side, 3 stripes. So their home kit's white with green, and I think the shorts were green. But in one game, I think it was in Mexico, they had to swap the shorts to white, but the white
Lovely.
shorts had red
Really nice.
on them. Oh, it looks absolutely incredible.
And that's an acceptable format of that template, unlike a certain other one, which we...
It is. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the one. Oh,
Brilliant,
outstanding. It looks so good.
I like that City one as well, where they've got the claret shorts, actually, because it's a mashup, not as chain shorts.
Get out.
Oh, is that a Villa?
Yeah.
Yeah. And Joseph Roberto said if we'd lost the European Cup Winners' Cup final, Southall's red shirt would be top as the worst kit, I think, but we won, so it's not. It's iconic, if anything. Right, where are we now? Lost my train of thought there. That was mine, wasn't it? Oh, little bit. What?
What is Dave doing?
Dave, I am going to kick you. No, I have never been to a Turkish prison. But maybe I will get sent there for murder next time to you. I don't know. Right, Liam's question. If you're a young, up-and-coming Red Hot Sox chat here, by the way, highly rated young player in the Championship and Everton come in for you, given how Moyes seems to not trust young players, would that put you off joining the club? If McNeil starts over Dibbling today, then what's the bloody point? McNeil will definitely start over Dibbling today. I don't think there's any doubt in that. Ian, what do you think? Do you think it's a bit of a graveyard? He's been a striker's graveyard for years, but is it young players now?
What it is, we used to be a club under Moyes when he first came in that he would give youth a chance. We've seen players come through in the past, but just at the minute, it's not as if Tyler Diblin hasn't played Premier League football for me. He's done it. We've seen what he can do for Southampton. Hence the fact that we bought him. But
yeah, that's the thing. He had like a full season at Southampton, didn't he? Where he played 13 games. So it's like Dave's doing a mischievous laugh there, and I don't like it.
He bought him like from League 2 or something like that. You know what I mean? He's had Premier League experience. I mean, he played about at least 20 games for Southampton in League and Cup. So you know, but you're right. You will play McNeil.
He's hardly getting John Oster from Grimsby. It's hardly that, is it?
No, definitely not.
No. John.
First of all, can I just say to Liam, boo! This is soccer chat. This isn't the weekly or Blue Monday.
we do occasionally like to dip into some soccer chat, you know.
This is Kitmas. So to answer Liam's question, which is actually a good question, I want to say I do not want to see Dwight McNeil ahead of Tyler Dibbling in this current Everton shirt, just to bring it back to a kit-related thing, or any Everton shirt.
Can we talk about Dwight McNeil's hair? Because I'm fascinated by it.
Yeah, that is a proper Lego head, that, isn't it?
Dwight McNeil has watched that Henry V film with Kenneth Branagh from the Shakespeare play and has decided that he's going to copy that hairstyle.
It's like Bart on The Simpsons when he's going to church and stuff like that. He's got to brush it to the side.
All he's done is he's gone in the barbers and he's gone, what can I do for you? And he's just literally unrolled the Bayeux tapestry and gone, I'll have one of these.
That's the one. That is actually Dwight McNeil, isn't it?
I mean, isn't it bad for a haircut that could be described as pious? I mean, it's never a good look, is it? His haircut made him look quite pious. I think I get your general point, Blacks. You still think Everton attractive because as much as Moyes has shown late in his managerial career, there's a deference towards experience. We are still a team that is aspirational and we want to kick on. So if you're good enough, you're more likely to get a shot coming into Everton than going into a lot of other teams in the Premier League.
Les, just to fill your time, I asked the question,
And it was a good one.
Are you getting anybody Everton related presents? And also, what's your thought on the stadium, on the megastore that's in the stadium?
Not been in the megastore, and I am getting 3 t-shirts from forevereverton.co.uk. And if you use the code BlueRoom20, you get 20%
Oh, yeah, he's
off.
an absolute class. He's a class act, isn't he? Here he is.
That's what you do.
You'll have to say it again because I've just ruined it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
you're not giving me any freebies.
You've probably well, we're gonna try and get some t-shirts on next year. You've probably missed the cut-off for Christmas delivery, but there you go. Ian's got a school assigned t-shirt there. Yeah. If you go to forevereverton.co.uk and order using the code BlueRoom20, you get 20% off. Dave, no,
I've got his Everton's kit.
You've absolutely knackered it there with that banner because it's just gone up. This is
yeah.
Thanks.
Sorry, you've done everyone a favour.
I think we should also enjoy his mailbag farewell. Dave's mailbag farewell has been
it's been quite the final show today.
It's Dave's internet farewell. This he's on the register.
You do have I mean, most people call naked feet bare feet. So yeah, you do taekwondo in bare feet because the shoes are horrible. And
Does it feel nice? Does it feel nice?
No, it's horrible because it's done in like a Hilbury School Hall and it's minging.
But right, if you get a volley to the face with naked feet,
you wear pads and like on your feet on a helmet.
Sweaty pads.
You can't get a sweaty toe in your face, no.
You get a sweaty pad instead.
You can't. Right.
I've never seen Les angry in my life, but he's absolutely seething there. Look at his face.
They've just come for us today, brother. They've just come after us.
I know. Chris, how good are you at recycling? Are you a budding bin man? Anyone lucky enough to ever have their bin day on Christmas Eve? No, but this week, half the road put the grey bins out, half the road put the green bins out. It was quite something. And it was I don't know who did it first or who we're relying on in the road, but we got it right. I went and got it right.
Influencer.
I think so. It looks like it now,
yeah. Had the players just done both. If that started happening, I'd have taken no chances. Because we had a few years ago. Remember, were you affected when they were like, understandably fair play to them for the work conditions? But remember there was the strikes a couple of years ago on the Wirral? And it was just we had like 6 weeks of cardboard over Christmas.
It was terrible one.
We were literally going the tip to take recycling out.
So Liam, are you good at recycling then? I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah, wherever possible, you know. I do try and recycle. We probably use the recycling more than we use the main bin in the end because I feel like I always play it safe and then probably end up putting the wrong thing in, so they can put it all in landfill anyway.
Something that blew my mind last week. We're all using like cardboard straws or paper straws at Mackey's, and I always thought it was the fault of like billionaires and private jets because they're the ones. Dave, pack it in, honestly.
I'm asking decent questions now.
Well, I want to answer another one.
Sorry.
Take it off.
You bet. Don't tell me to take anything off.
Oh, honestly, I just want to get through the next 10 minutes, please, and then I'm getting risky. Yeah, but apparently there's a thing in America where like loads of them eat off paper plates because they can't be asked doing the washing.
I mean, I did do that once with students, but it wasn't because I couldn't be asked to do the washing, but everyone left all the dishes and they couldn't be. I was like, I'm not doing that. So I made spag bol for the lads, and they were coming over from Liverpool to see me at uni. And I texted them saying, "Can you bring some plates?" And one of them went, "What do you mean?" I was like, "Well, there's no clean plates in the house, and I don't want to do everyone else's dishes." So I went and bought some paper plates and did them a spag bol on it.
But this is like
that's the worst meal to put on paper plates.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Go into the cupboard, opening the cupboard, and it's just full of paper plates. Weird. Yeah, not good.
Yeah, well, it is when you go to hotels there, like in your breakfast, there are like paper plates now, aren't there? In some
slovenly. Ian, you a recycler?
I'm top drawer recycler. Yeah, rinse it out as well, and because this might sound mad, but as a kid, I used to want to be a bin man.
Did you?
Because of Ned.
There's a guy living down the street at the time, and he was a bin man. And it was back in the day when it was just your metal bins with the metal lids and whack it in and whack it out. I was just fascinated where the rubbish went to in the back of the wagon and where it went to after that and stuff like that. But plus, it's probably be an easier job now because you don't have to lift any bins out; they're already out for you now, and you stick them on the back of the wagon and stuff like that. But I can recycle.
Yeah, good. John?
Yeah.
Nah, don't recycle. Fuck it. What's the point? No, I do. Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, we're pretty good at it. Yeah. Sometimes I'm the bin captain. Sometimes I'm not.
Okay. You take the lead.
Sometimes, yeah.
Good
If
stuff.
I'm off on our bins go on a Friday. If I'm off on a Thursday, that blue or purple bin is going out at 8:30 a.m.
Fair enough.
Sometimes
Mine
I'm
go, I
tempted
put
to
mine
put
out
the-
at night. I'm not
So-
good.
Yeah,
Night before.
how can you see what colour it is?
We've got a green and a blue one.
Sometimes I
Dave?
want to just put the wrong bin out just to see if everyone follows. And I'll
You
check.
should do. What you should do, yeah, put the wrong bin out like at night. So then anyone who gets up that early for work puts the wrong bin out, and then you just swap it.
On this, sorry,
It'd be
I've
all
got
that
a
funny.
club question because we've had it a few times recently. So yeah, it might be away from home, but like really busy all day. There's been a few times where we've not maybe gone out to the afternoon and like pass. I don't know if it's being polite or passive aggressive, but like left at the end of our path, like so you can't get out. And I'm like, is it someone being helpful or is it someone being pissy? And I don't know.
Just accept
I
it
think
as,
it's passive aggressive.
Good
accept it
feeling.
as a friendly gesture. But
Yeah, I've had
I will
loads of them
add-
today, haven't I?
I will add, it is on the whittle, so it probably is them being pissy and thinking that
Probably
you're
is.
lowering house prices. You know what they're like over there.
Dave, dare I dip into your recycling habits?
Well, we've got these young lesbians living next door.
No, this is actually true. It's like
Oh,
He knows it. He knows
I'm
it's
hoping
true. He knows it's true. And listen, if we're doing the New Year's show, I'll tell you
I
the
know,
story.
but there's ways of starting the conversation, isn't there?
Well,
There's a
you know,
couple next door is all you have to say.
well, yeah. Anyway, the couple next door, but also I'll also tell you the story on New Year's Day when one of them had the shit on my car. But when we were coming out, I was coming out this morning. So I told you the night to go to Costa, get a cup of hot chocolate before we started.
How was that made? Wasn't from what they left on your car, was it?
When you say cup of chocolate, were you playing you sexy thing all the way to it?
2 Daves, 1 cup.
Listen, I'm trying to be serious. I'm trying to be serious.
Hang on, you can't be serious after you've sabotaged everyone else.
I'm trying to be for 30 seconds, but anyway, like she doesn't talk. The girl doesn't talk. She's got a little boy, and they just do not talk. But there was a package in inverted commas that got delivered outside there. It was pissing down the other day, so I did the noble thing and brought it into the home. And left it there. And she knocked last night and said, "Can I have it?" I said, "Of course you can. You can have your box as well." But when anyway, on the bins, right? So we're in like the cul-de-sac on the edge, on the back of the close we're at. So I always take their bins with ours, you know, when they're coming round, the purple ones. And then I am quite a extravagant recycler. So look, as you can see there, I've got box and golf clubs, everything. I've got all over this room, spare room. So I'll do it.
A hoarder?
Yeah, I am actually, but I also like I sell golf clubs sometimes, do a bit of trading with them and all that. So I keep boxes for them, you know, to send and all that. So like I do like to hammer everything and keep everything, you know, as quiet and healthy as it is in terms of boxes around our house, and I'm always looking for something to use it with rather than get rid of it immediately. Anyway, was it yourself who said this, John, or one of you guys said it, where someone will always put them in the worst bastard position? So when you're reversing your car out, and like I said, because we're in the cul-de-sac, we're right in the corner, some of the other neighbours will leave it like smack in the middle of where like I can't go either side to get out. So I'm not going to lie, I've done a couple of occasions when I've been angry about it. I've reversed and knocked their bin over, so it goes everywhere. But then quite quickly, my wife would absolutely fume with me, saying, "Well, you've done no one a favour there, because there's shite all over the road. No one's going to go out and pick it up. So you best get back and you're going to go and do it." But yeah, it's I'm quite a recycler. I like to recycle.
John, Christmas wish for anyone in the blue room?
We're adults. Don't really care.
Don't do Christmas. Don't do wishes.
No, I'm joking. I just wish that Dave gained some perspective and stopped sabotaging Blue Room for that.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, I was actually going to wish that Dave gets all the growth of his dreams, but having no, I wish that you never see it again.
I've got a Christmas wish from the Blue Room. I wish Matt Jones good health because I think if he watches this, he could have a breakdown.
Finish on this one. We'll finish on this one from Manny if anyone wants to sing the GB Hall song. Christmas mailbag karaoke.
No.
No, Dave?
Question again, please.
Christmas mailbag karaoke.
Karaoke?
Yeah.
Yeah, sing a song.
What do I sing? What would I sing on it?
Yeah.
No, is that what's the name? The girl who won X Factor, Leona Lewis.
Yeah.
That song she sings. 4 more days till you coming home. Or Chris Rea.
Does she sing it in tune?
Not as good as I did.
Got every note just in the wrong order. Anyway, right, that has been it. Thank God. For the first ever Mailbag Kitmas Special, yes, I would kick Wolfman's head in. Definitely. I would back
Especially now, considering like he's really ill.
He'd see my face.
You know what? If anyone on Patreon is still listening to this, I apologise because this would have just been honest because Dave's just flashing up questions out the blue. Stop it! I'm going to kick him. Dave's gone. Right. Thanks to everyone for all the mailbag questions.
Except Dave.
Across the year, except Dave. Yeah. Hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. We will be back without Dave for the Mailbag Royal Rumble next week, I think. So, because Dave may no longer be with us after I see him later. Thanks to Ian. Thanks to Liam. Thanks to John. Thanks to Dave as well. No, never wore a thong at Taekwondo, Dave. Got to go commando. Rules are rules. Thanks to Lauren as well, who sadly had to dip out for his notoriously bad Wi-Fi. That's been it for this first ever and probably last ever Mailbag Kitmas Special. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas, and we will be back next week for the Mailbag Royal Rumble. Up the top,